Have you ever wondered why, despite our best efforts, many of us find ourselves trapped in a never-ending cycle of earning and spending? Today we're going to dive headfirst into this mystery, unraveling the intricate threads of our relationship with money. Drawing inspiration from the insightful observations of James Janney, we'll delve into a concept that is all too familiar yet seldom understood: the rat race. But it doesn't stop there. We're also going to discuss a less familiar but equally insidious phenomenon known as the money trap. This trap is a relentless cycle of living paycheck to paycheck, constantly chasing after the next big purchase, only to find ourselves running in circles. So, stick with us as we embark on this enlightening journey. We'll explore why escaping the rat race isn't merely about leaving a 9-to-5 job but about transcending the money trap. Let's start with a fundamental question: what is money? It might seem like an odd question. After all, we use money every day. We earn it, we spend it, we save it. But when we get down to the nuts and bolts, what is money really? Well, at its core, money is a representation of value. It's a tool, a measure, a standard. It's a way for us to trade value for value. When you buy a new pair of sneakers on Amazon, you're not just exchanging pieces of paper or digital numbers in a bank account. You're trading something of value, your money, for something else of value, those trendy sneakers. When your boss pays you at the end of the month, they're compensating you for the value you've provided through your hard work and skills. Now here's where things get interesting. Despite its fundamental role in our lives, many of us struggle when it comes to managing money effectively. We're pretty good at earning it, and let's be honest, we're very good at spending it. But when it comes to truly mastering money, understanding it, controlling it, making it work for us, we often find ourselves stumbling. Why is that? Well, it's partly because we're not taught how to handle money effectively. Most of us learn about money through trial and error, and often, a lot of stress. We're thrown into the deep end without a life jacket. But it's also because money is about more than just dollars and cents. It's about psychology, habits, emotions. It's about understanding our own behaviors and attitudes, and how they impact our financial decisions. So if we want to escape the rat race, if we want to break free from the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck, we need to start by understanding money. We need to understand what it is, how it works, and most importantly, how we can make it work for us rather than the other way around. Despite its central role in our lives, many of us find ourselves in a precarious dance with money, earning it, spending it, yet never truly mastering it. The term rat race is often misconceived as the drudgery of a 9-to-5 job. But let's bust that myth right here, right now. The rat race isn't about the hours you clock in at an office or the grind of a daily commute. It's a state of mind, a lifestyle, an all-consuming treadmill that keeps us running yet seldom moving forward. Picture this. You're sprinting on a treadmill, the digits on the display ever increasing, your heart pounding in your chest. Yet, no matter how hard you push, the scenery never changes. You're not progressing, you're simply exhausting yourself. That's the rat race in its truest form. A perpetual cycle of chasing the next paycheck or the next shiny object, all while sidelining the broader ambitions you once held dear. It's a race where the finish line keeps shifting, where the cheese, or in our case, the money, is always just out of reach. No matter how much you earn, there's always something more to want, something more to buy, something more to achieve. It's a race fueled by the insatiable hunger for more, a hunger that leaves us perpetually unsatisfied. Caught up in this cycle, we trade our time, our dreams, and our aspirations for a paycheck that barely covers our mounting bills. We're not living, we're merely surviving, stuck in a loop where our lives revolve around the next payday. And in this relentless pursuit of money and material possessions, we lose sight of what truly matters: our passions, our relationships, our sense of purpose. This cycle is fueled by a flawed understanding of money. We're taught to see money as an end goal, a measure of success, when it's merely a tool, a medium to exchange value. This skewed perception leads us into a trap where consumption overshadows production. We're so focused on buying and spending that we forget the essence of wealth creation: producing value. As a result, we end up living beyond our means, accumulating debt that casts a relentless shadow over our lives. The more we consume, the deeper we sink into this trap, the faster we have to run in this never-ending rat race. So, how do we break free? How do we step off this relentless treadmill? The first step is understanding the nature of the race we're caught in, because once we see the rat race for what it truly is, we can begin to plot our escape. This cycle is fueled by a flawed understanding of money, leading us into a trap where consumption overshadows production and debt becomes a relentless shadow. Caught in the money trap, we witness our hard-earned money evaporate in a whirlwind of expenses and debts. It's like being caught in a storm where, despite our best efforts, we find ourselves being swept away by the relentless gale of financial obligations. Credit card bills, student loans, mortgages, car payments, these are the winds that drive the storm, leaving us in a constant state of financial instability and anxiety. The money trap isn't just about money though, it's about our lives, our time, our freedom. Every dollar we spend is a representation of the time and energy we invested to earn it. When we're constantly in debt, we're not just losing money, we're losing pieces of our lives. The stress and anxiety that come with financial instability can take a substantial toll on our mental and emotional health. We find ourselves losing sleep over unpaid bills, worrying about how to make ends meet, and feeling overwhelmed by the seemingly insurmountable mountain of debt. The money trap doesn't just rob us of our financial stability, it steals our peace of mind. But here's the thing, we're not powerless. We're not doomed to be forever caught in this cycle of financial instability. We can break free from the money trap, we can reclaim control over our financial destiny. But how? The answer lies in transforming our relationship with money. It's about shifting our mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance. It's about understanding that money isn't just something we earn and spend, it's a tool we can use to build the life we want. Breaking free from the money trap requires us to make conscious, deliberate decisions about how we earn, spend, save, and invest our money. It requires us to prioritize our financial health and to take steps towards achieving financial independence. So, how do we start? How do we break free from the money trap and reclaim control over our financial destiny? The journey begins with a single step: understanding the true nature of money and the role it plays in our lives. It begins with a commitment to change, a commitment to escape the rat race and to build a life of financial independence and freedom. It begs the question, how can we break free from this trap and reclaim control over our financial destiny? Escaping the rat race begins with a pivotal shift in perspective, from consumption to production. Now this might sound a bit abstract at first, but let's break it down. When we talk about consumption, we're referring to the act of using up resources, whether it's money spent on a new gadget or time expended binge-watching a series. Production, on the other hand, is about creating value that others are willing to pay for. It's about transforming resources, like our skills, time, and creativity, into something of higher value. Think of it this way: consumption drains resources, while production multiplies them. In the grand theater of personal finance, we all play two roles: the consumer and the producer. But here's the catch. The script for financial independence demands a stellar performance in the role of the producer. So, how do we go about making this shift? First, we need to understand our value within the market. This isn't about self-esteem or confidence, but a clear-eyed assessment of what skills, knowledge, or services we can offer that others find valuable. It could be anything from graphic design, coding, teaching, consulting, to even baking the best chocolate chip cookies in town. Next, we need to think about how we can enhance this value. This could mean sharpening our skills, staying abreast of industry trends, or investing in new tools that make our work more efficient or effective. It might also involve expanding our networks, as the more people who know about the value we offer, the more opportunities we have to monetize it. Finally, we need to focus on production. This isn't just about working harder, but working smarter. It's about leveraging our skills, time, and resources in ways that maximize value creation. Now, I understand that this shift from consumption to production won't happen overnight. It's a journey, and like any journey, it requires patience, persistence, and a healthy dose of courage. There will be obstacles and setbacks, no doubt. But remember, each step forward, no matter how small, brings us closer to our goal of financial independence. So let's take a moment to reflect. How can we shift from being mere consumers to becoming producers of value? What unique skills, knowledge, or services do we have to offer? Remember, personal finance isn't just about stretching our dollars or clipping coupons, it's about understanding and enhancing our value within the market. It's about asking, how can I contribute value, rather than, how can I earn more? This shift is where true financial independence starts. So, let's start today. Let's embrace the role of the producer and step onto the path of financial freedom. A practical step toward financial freedom is creating an emergency fund. This fund is like a lifeboat in the vast ocean of your finances. An emergency fund, in essence, is a stash of money set aside to cover the financial surprises life throws your way. These unexpected events can be stressful and costly. Here's where your emergency fund comes in. Picture it as your financial safety net. It's money set aside specifically to cover unexpected expenses. We're talking about those unforeseen circumstances that can throw a wrench in your budget, like a sudden job loss, an unexpected hospital bill, or an urgent car repair. These are not everyday expenses, and they're not optional. You can't plan on when they'll happen, but with an emergency fund, you can plan for them. Having an emergency fund provides you with the peace of mind, knowing that if something goes wrong, you won't be thrown into financial turmoil. It allows you to handle life's unexpected turns without having to resort to credit cards or loans, which only serve to compound your financial stress with high-interest debt. But the benefits of an emergency fund extend beyond mere peace of mind. It also provides you with the freedom to pursue opportunities. Imagine, for instance, a job opportunity comes your way that requires relocation, or you decide to take a leap of faith and start your own business. These are opportunities that could potentially change the trajectory of your life. However, they often require a financial investment up front. With an emergency fund, you have the flexibility to seize these opportunities without the immediate pressure of financial survival. Building an emergency fund isn't about hoarding money, it's about preparing for the unexpected, and in doing so, giving yourself the gift of financial stability and freedom. It's about taking control of your finances and, by extension, taking control of your life. So start today. No amount is too small to set aside. Remember, it's not about the amount you save, but the habit of saving that truly counts. This fund acts as a safety net, providing peace of mind and the freedom to pursue opportunities without the immediate pressure of financial survival. To truly escape the rat race, we must explore avenues of producing value at scale. This is where the magic of entrepreneurship unfolds. Entrepreneurship is not just about starting a business, it's about creating a solution, a value that resonates with people's needs and desires. Now let's get this straight. Entrepreneurship is no walk in the park. It demands grit, persistence, and a willingness to take calculated risks. But the rewards? They can be monumental, both personally and financially. Unlike a job where your income is capped at your salary, entrepreneurship offers the potential for unlimited earning. The more value you create and the more problems you solve, the greater your financial return. Imagine this. You identify a problem that hundreds, thousands, or even millions of people are grappling with. You then devise a solution, a product or service that alleviates this problem. With each problem solved, you're not only building your wealth but also making a positive impact on people's lives. That's the power of entrepreneurship. But how do we start? It begins with an idea, a spark of inspiration. Then comes research, understanding the market, and identifying gaps where your idea could fit in. It's about creating a value proposition that stands out in the marketplace. Next, we leverage our skills and creativity to bring this idea to life. Whether it's coding a revolutionary app, crafting a unique piece of art, or launching a consulting service based on your expertise, the possibilities are as limitless as your imagination. Then we harness technology to scale our value. With the advent of digital platforms, we can now reach a global audience, breaking geographical boundaries. Through social media, e-commerce, and various digital tools, we amplify our reach, increasing our potential to generate wealth. Finally, remember this: entrepreneurship is a journey, not a destination. It's about continuous learning, adapting, and growing. It's about resilience in the face of challenges and tenacity in the pursuit of vision. To round off, it's about leveraging skills, creativity, and technology to build wealth and impact. Entrepreneurship is not just a path to financial freedom, it's a journey of self-discovery, innovation, and impactful contribution. Let us embrace this journey and transform the way we perceive and interact with money. In conclusion, escaping the rat race is more than a financial goal. It's a transformative journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Throughout this discussion, we've delved into the true essence of money, unmasked the relentless cycle of the rat race, and explored the entanglements of the money trap. We've underscored the importance of shifting our perspective from mindless consumption to deliberate production, recognizing that money flows where value is perceived and created. A pivotal part of this journey involves building an emergency fund, a financial safety net that turns survival into stability. Moreover, we've highlighted the potential of entrepreneurship, a path that allows us to leverage our skills, creativity, and technology to create value at scale, opening doors to unlimited earning potential and impact. It's by redefining our relationship with money, focusing on value creation, and taking concrete steps towards financial independence that we can break free from the chains of the rat race. Let's take that first step today, forging a life not just lived but truly experienced. If you liked this video, click the like button, comment, share with others, subscribe for more, and turn on post notifications so that you are notified when we post.